Let's say, speaking of guys, you did Pizza Guys with our good friend Eva Anderson, and like what did you find about? Because I want to talk about pizza in general, but like any takeaways from the unique pathology of Pizza Guys that you can recall?
I am just like, I am one is
Yes.
what I ended up finding out, because it's just like if somebody's like, oh, there's this dough that takes 3 days to ferment. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do that. So I learned how to do that. Then they said pizza steel is the thing. So I bought a big pizza steel and now I do that. I think the weird thing I think the thing that we found on that episode that was very funny is like I searched for the best pizza in the world, and it's in Italy, wherever, not Napoli or whatever. And I found.
Do you buy it? I don't buy it. I think American pizza is better than
I'm sure it is. I mean, because you've had that.
I bet I'd like it more. Yeah.
You would like it more there?
No, I'd like American pizza more, just because it's like closer to what I know. But
we found like bad reviews on those restaurants, and they're like, bad reviews are like one of our favorite things.
Yes.
Because they're generally not for the food or anything like that. And I think all the funny pizza stuff was around like people trying to use their uni, the pizza oven, and just posting the worst looking pizzas you've ever seen. Like the thing falls apart, because my wife told me she would let me buy, if I agreed to move, she would let me buy an uni. And I was like, I didn't even ask for one of those. But you trying to convince me that we have to move because I don't want to move?
Yeah.
But I got a pizza steel, and I have a pizza slide, and I order pepperoni from like this company in Ohio that does it. That's called Ezzo Pepperoni Company. I get that. I have Detroit style brick cheese.
Wow.
That's like, I paid $45 for these things of cheese so I can learn how to make a Detroit style pizza. I have like the special pans and stuff. So it's really hard sometimes for me to find the weird thing about a guy when I'm like kind of that guy.
You are the guy.
Yes, yeah.
That becomes difficult. So it was definitely like a lot of just guys fucking up and then fighting over who has the best pizza,
Sometimes I'll do a pizza steal. Yoink.
Mitch, you're something of a pizza guy yourself, Mr. Slice over here.
Yeah, I haven't made them in a while.
Your bar pizza was quite tasty.
You liked
I really
it.
enjoyed it. Yeah.
The edges, the crust of the pizza is what is that called when the cheese is burned? Laced.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, the laced edges, and Detroit style does that too.
There's also something of like, it is a pretty hyper regional type of pizza that is kind of like Detroit style pizza. Obviously had a moment. Pizza Hut had a Detroit style pizza. It's become a national thing, but it wasn't for a long time. I feel like bar pizza, like New England style bar pizza, is gonna have that moment when it kind of becomes like, oh wait, there's a place in LA that does it now.
There already kind of is.
Yeah, so maybe that's the next thing.
It's close. Tavern style. I mean, like, it is funny. It's just like, you'll never. It is. I've had Detroit pizza here that I'm like, oh, that's close. And then I have not had bar pizza here that I'm like, that is bar pizza.
Right. The best I've had here is yours. Gotta be honest.
Hey, I do Jets pizza. Do you guys have Jets pizza here?
We had Jets in Detroit. We don't have it out here.
Very weirdly, really into that.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm like kind of a snob when it like, because I haven't had Pizza Hut or like Domino's or any of that stuff.
Are you a Buddy or Jets guy?
I think I like Jets. I don't like Buddies. I had Buddies like a couple years ago and I didn't like it.
Hey, when you're a Jet all the way.
Yeah.
From your first cheesy slice to your
last cheesy slice.
That's a good one.
The fuck?
I got a Buddy's frozen pizza, and it was the pizza that broke me and said I'll never eat frozen pizza again, because there's some kind of a preservative they put in frozen pizza.
Okay.
It's this weird taste that is in all of them.
Even the best ones almost taste like it kind of like it's a little bit of nothing taste.
There's a weird chemical. I don't know what it is. It's got to be something in there that when I eat it, it makes me nauseous now. And I used to do those Red Barons. They're like mini deep dish
I
pizzas.
remember those. Yeah.
They were called Little Charlies when I was growing up, and you would get those at school, and I would get those and nacho cheese and dip them in nacho, because we used to dip everything in nacho cheese when I was in school. They had like this really good nacho cheese, so I would dip those in there.
The thing I remember from my middle school and then later high school is they did have similar sort of things. Like, you get McDonald's cheeseburgers at my high school, but just sold from like a guy. Yeah. And I used to get pizza all the time for lunch. I'd get 2 pizzas and 2 chocolate milks as a fat 12-year-old, and I have that every fucking day for lunch. And then I'd be like, why does my stomach hurt in gym class? Like I never made the connection.
God, but two pizzas and two slices of pizza and 2 chocolate milks.
And our
you're a fucking little stinky little fuck.
As a dairy dude, and all of us like in our age bracket, Bill Clinton had not taken out all the like sugar loaded drinks that were in vending machines. So we just had soda machines with like full like Mountain Dews.
We did too.
I kept them in there. I kept them in there for you, Wags.
Doughboys Media.